Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're finally going to be doing something that we should have done a long time ago. Muffler is gone, and I don't know if you guys remember, on the side it was looking really awkward. Well, I ordered this piece. Now we can do an axle dump on it. So let's get started. So first thing we're going to have to do is remove this piece and then put in that long straight muffler delete pipe that we ordered. Now we just gotta put the tip back on the exhaust. Actually, I remember when I removed the tip the first time, they clamped it so tight that it's pushed in. So now it won't go back on here unless I stretch this back out. But I'm not even gonna worry about doing that because I'm about to order an 8-inch tip and put an American flag decal on the back like I did with my old truck. So let's not even worry about putting this back on here. Alright, so now that we're done, let's check out what it sounds like. Woohoo!
A few moments later.
Perfect. 17 millimeter. Okay, that should be good enough. I know I said I wasn't gonna put that tip back on there, but as I was looking at my train horn, because I'm still trying to figure out why my train horn's not working. I have a feeling it's I believe it's the power switch, but as I was looking at the train horn and the compressor, I kept looking at the exhaust and it just looked really awkward. So I know it's gonna take a couple days for the exhaust tip to show up because I'm going to order from Amazon. I'm not going to go with your MBRP or Flow Pro or whatever. I'm just going to go with your no-name brand exhaust tip because I'm going to put a decal over it. And for those of you guys who are wondering, is it going to melt or is it going to melt the decal or what or not, because it gets really hot. Well, on my last truck, I had it for about 6 months, didn't have any issues, and I think it looked killer. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this truck. And one thing I kind of regret about my old truck is I had an axle dump with the 8-inch tip with the American flag. I got rid of it and put Sinister's AR-15 tip, which looked really good, but it was only a 6-inch tip. I liked the way it looked, but like now looking back, it looked a lot better with the axle dump with the 8-inch tip and the American flag than a AR-15 tip that came out on the side. So we're gonna do the same thing with this truck. For those of you guys who are wondering, where did I get that straight pipe piece? I got it from Amazon. It wasn't a Flow Pro. I actually went with Diamond Eye. So Flow Pro did have it. It was on a different website, and I didn't want to order from that website because it was like $10 more. And then the piece that I found was diamond die. It was from Amazon. It was like $10 cheaper. I have Amazon Prime. It got here in 2 days. Only downside, only thing I have to complain is that they didn't put it in a box or anything. So when I got it, the outer edges were kind of dented in. So I kind of had to flatten it back out so that way it'll fit. But other than that, those work great. It was about 70-80 bucks on Amazon, and it was much needed. I did get this piece from Dealer Options. Ernie, they had one laying around, so Ernie gave me this piece. Turns out, I got home, I got all excited, came home to install it. Turns out I need a bigger inlet on both ends. This one has bigger inlet only on one side, so it didn't work. And I tried to expand this side, I tried to cut it, expand it, and all that stuff to make it work, and it didn't. So, and it was kind of, I spent like 2-3 hours doing it. So I told myself it would be much more time efficient to just order one from Amazon than mess with this piece, and it worked out perfectly. We're not ending the video just yet. We're gonna install this all high mod from Boost Auto. So basically what it does is, you guys already know, I've done it on my old Duramax. With the GM trucks, whenever you're driving with the fog lights on, whenever you turn on your high beams, your fog lights will turn off. And so what this modification does is, when I put on my high beams, all 6 lights will stay on. Your low beams, high beams, and your fog lights. All 6 lights will stay on. So it is, sometimes people refer to this as 6 high mod. In this case, Boost Auto, they call it all light mod. It's all the same thing. I'm gonna be watching their video to figure out how to install this, but basically I'll walk you guys through on how to do it on this truck too. But I'll also put a link in the description for their video as well. So the first thing we have to do is locate the BCM under the dash. Luckily we have this $13 handy dandy flashlight from Harbor Freight. Alright fam, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move this plastic piece out the way. Alright, hopefully I didn't break anything. I didn't. Sounded like I did though. Alright, and then we have all of these connectors right here. All these plugs. And we're gonna find the right one. Alright y'all, so the BCM is, let me see if I can get you guys in a better position. So your BCM is, we've got a gray connector, purple, and then brown. And then after the brown is black. And it is in between the blue one. So we're gonna remove that first. Alrighty guys, so you're gonna put a T-tap on the blue wire with the white stripe, and then a tan wire with the white stripe. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture of it to show you guys exactly how it's, exactly which wire I'm talking about. Up next, we're gonna hook this up. How it's hooked up is very important. The blue side is gonna go with the green and the white wire. Alright, so we're done installing that little, I guess, the 6 high mod on the Duramax. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is that with the Duramax, or with the GMC and the Chevy trucks, whenever you turn on your high beams, your low beams and your fog lights turn off. So what this accomplishes is it allows your low beams to stay on as well. I know I showed you guys that the high beams and low beams stayed on this truck, but the fog lights did not. The reason for that is because my fog lights aren't working right now. Both of them blew out at the same time. So I'm in the process of ordering new fog lights. I'm probably gonna get another set of Op 7 fog lights because that's what I had on this truck before they blew out. I mean, they were stupid bright, so I'm probably gonna get another set. But if you guys have any recommendations, leave a comment below and let me know what I should maybe try. But yeah, once I get new light bulbs, the 6 high mod should work like it's supposed to. It should be all the lights, and that truck is gonna be stupid bright. So yeah, if you were wondering why my fog lights weren't working in that little clip, that's because my fog lights just aren't working right now. So that is it for today's video. I will put the link in the description below on where you can get that 6 high mod. Also, let me know what you guys think of the exhaust. We got a good bit of accomplished today. We did the axle dump as well as the 6 high mod. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you made it this far, why not celebrate by hitting that subscribe button? And leave a comment below on what you guys thought about today's video and the new axle dump. And then I will see you guys next time. Peace.